Good morning, children. I hope you are all okay. I hope you had a good Monday yesterday and you enjoyed your first week of home learning last week. So last week was week 1 and we've now moved on to week 2. So I hope you had a great day yesterday. I've already seen lots of great work which has been sent back, and I know that the majority of you are engaging with your home learning and having a look at the registers to see who's online in the morning and who's completing their work. So well done to all of you. Let's get through week 2 now. So keep going, keep up that excellent work and continue to impress your class teachers and your TAs, but also your parents at home as well. This morning is Tuesday's assembly, okay, one of our weekly assemblies, and our assembly this week is all about staying positive, okay. So at the moment we are in a lockdown where we need to stay at home to keep ourselves safe, but also to keep others safe as well. And this period can be quite hard. We've been here before and we can find it a little bit tricky. Okay, and the reason we are in lockdown, which I'm sure you will all know, is because of coronavirus. Okay, but I just want to be sure that obviously all of our children in primary school are quite young. Okay, but I just want you to make sure that you know what this is all about, this period. It's a very, very unsettling period for everyone, but particularly for young children like you. Okay, because this virus has come along and it's caused us to not be able to go to school. It stopped us from going to the local shop, going and having a happy meal inside at McDonald's. So the things that we would normally do, where unfortunately we can't do them at the moment. So I'm just going to introduce this little book to you, and it's a lovely book. Also, parents and carers, you might want to buy it and look at it a little bit more thoroughly at home with your children, and it can be bought off Amazon. It's only £1.99, but it just gives us a little bit of an insight into really what is coronavirus. I know it's been around a long time now and you might already know, but I just want to read just these short pages with you. Okay, so what is it? What is this virus? So coronavirus is a kind of virus, and what a virus is are tiny little germs that are that small that we can't see them. Okay, so they could be, you could have germs on your hands, but you wouldn't know because we're unable to see them. And that's why coronavirus is causing us so many problems, really, is because we don't know where it is, because we're unable to see it. Okay, and these germs are so light that they can float through the air in tiny drops of water, and they can sit on your skin without you feeling them. If some of these germs get inside you, then they can make your body to create more germs, which can then make us feel poorly. Okay, so coronavirus, unfortunately, at the moment, is making a lot of people feel quite unwell. Okay, some people have coronavirus and they don't know, and this is why lots and lots of adults are going for tests so that we can try and keep everybody safe. Okay. So there are lots of different sorts of coronaviruses, and some of them infect people, which makes them quite unwell. So if you have been infected with one of these coronaviruses, then you may, if you're quite young, you may have felt a little bit groggy, you may have had a runny nose, you may have had a cough, you may have had a high temperature. Okay. But when this completely new coronavirus germ gets into our bodies, it causes an illness called COVID-19. And when people talk about catching coronavirus, they're talking about this, okay? So it's something which sometimes causes us to have a cough, or it causes us to lose our sense of taste, or also causes us to lose our sense of smell, okay? And it can also cause us to have a high temperature. So that's some of the things that coronavirus can cause. There are different things as well, okay? But the main problem with coronavirus is it does make people feel quite unwell. Okay, so what we've got to do at the moment, and this is the reason why we're not allowed into school and you're being asked to stay at home with your families, okay, and to reduce the amount of times that you go out, is so that we can stop or bring down the risk of coronavirus being spread to other people. Okay, so it means that you're spending more time in your house, okay, with your family members, and it may mean that you're not able to see your friends face to face, and you probably won't be able to see your grandma or your granddads or your relatives, because we're trying to make sure that we're only really seeing the people who are in our household. And some of our children, they do need to attend school because some of their parents are critical workers. So what that means is that they have to go to work, and they're going to work because they're in jobs which enable us to do things like go to the supermarket, or if we become poorly and we need to go to the hospital, then people at the hospital are there for us. Okay, so some children have to go to school because some of their parents have got to go to work, and that's for our safety and for our benefit that they're going to work. But some of your parents, they may be able to work from home, okay, and the reason they're being asked to work from home is to keep them safe, okay, so less people are going outside so that we can try and stop coronavirus spreading. Okay, I don't want anybody to be worried about coronavirus, okay, and I know that's sometimes feeling quite difficult now at the moment, because we all hear about coronavirus. It's always on the news. It could be that family members are talking about it, okay, and it's something that's very high priority at the moment. So a lot of people are talking about it, and people are working very hard to make sure that we try and reduce coronavirus, okay, and one of those ways is our Prime Minister Boris Johnson has asked us all to stay at home to keep ourselves safe. Okay, so I want you to think now, okay, is some days you might feel really low. You might feel unmotivated, you might feel really sad, okay, and that's okay. And I want you to know, children, that that is okay, okay? And because everybody during this period, okay, because we're here in lockdown once again, that it's okay to feel sad. It's okay to have down days, and that's absolutely fine. And we will all have down days, I am sure, okay? Because it's a very hard time for us all. We can't do things like we would normally do, okay? So this assembly is all about, okay, it is about coronavirus, but it's also about staying positive and some things that we can do to stay positive, okay? Because it will go away, coronavirus will go away, and we will get back to normal. And even though we haven't got a date of when that will happen, we will get there, okay? And this book, which is lovely, does say at the end that we did it together, and we will do it together. We will overcome coronavirus. It probably will never go away, in that maybe it will continue to go on as an illness, but it won't be as demanding or as rife as it is now, okay? So it will go away, and we will be able to get back to normal, okay? So I want you to have a think about some things that you can do to stay positive. Okay, so have a quick think. You might want to talk to the person you're at home with, okay, or your older brothers and sisters, of some of the things that you might do to stay positive. Okay, I want you to have a quick think. And I'm going to share some of the things now that you might be able to do to stay positive through this. And some of the things that I would suggest is making sure that you smile and you laugh every day. Okay, regardless of how little it is, okay, you need to making sure that you are smiling and you are laughing every day, whether it's laughing at something that maybe one of your brothers or sisters have said, or laughing at something your nan or your granddad have said, if maybe you FaceTime them or you're seeing them online, or laughing at maybe something silly that someone in your household has done, okay, or just smiling, just giving somebody a smile. It might be somebody in your household. If you go to the local shop with an adult, okay, it might be someone in there that you just smile, okay, is making sure that you smile and you laugh every day. Okay, another really important thing to keep us really positive and to keep us going is to have a routine. So making sure that you're going to bed at a sensible time, you're getting up, you're getting yourselves dressed. So making sure that you're not staying in your pajamas all day, okay? And I think I said this last week, is making sure that you're thinking that you're attending school as normal, but you're just attending school at home, okay? And you have your daily timetables to help you to keep on task, so that really you're going to school, but just at home, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. And that's one way to keep you going. And you'll also be able to laugh with your friends online if you're seeing them on a daily basis, okay? And also making sure that you're brushing your teeth and you are making sure that you're having your breakfast in the morning before your online lessons start, and just pretending that you have got a normal school day ahead of you, okay? Another thing to keep us positive during this period is keeping ourselves really active, okay? So that might be even going outside and playing in the garden, going for a walk with an adult in your household, going outside and maybe go and walk the dog if you have a dog, or going to see if you've got if you've owned some horses. I know some of our children do have some horses, okay, is going to see the horses, because you still need to go and see them and look after them. Or going and you might even go maybe to the local shop for a walk to the local shop, or you might go on a bike ride or on your skateboard or roller skate, anything like that. You might even have a trampoline that you can go outside, but making sure that you have some sort of exercise each day, and making sure that you have your online lessons and then you don't go onto your PlayStation or your Xbox, okay, but making sure that you get some fresh air, go outside and enjoy some fresh air, because it always makes us feel better. I know lots of you love playtimes in school. You look forward to playtimes at lunchtime, where you can go outside onto the yards and you can go and play with your friends, and you can go and run around in the fresh air and enjoy the activities that we have out on the yards. But you can still do that at home. Even though you probably won't see your friends, you can still go, and I'm sure you've all got lots of things that you can be playing with outside at home. Okay, like a ball, or playing with your siblings, or just maybe doing some of the exercises that you might have done in your PE sessions with Mr. Baskerfield. Okay, so keeping yourself as active as possible. And we also have our Active Fridays, which help us to do that as well. Okay, another thing that can help us to stay positive is to talk to those family members and those friends that we might not be able to see. Okay, so you might have a grandma or a nanny who you can't see, okay, because they're protecting themselves. They might be a little bit older now and they just want to protect themselves, and they're staying in their houses away from you, so that there's no chance of them getting coronavirus. And that's right, we need to protect our grandmas and our granddads and our nannies and granddads. We do. Okay, so another way is to ring them, okay, or you might be able to talk to them on FaceTime or online, and so you can still see these people, but it's just a case of seeing them virtually, so that you can keep yourself safe, you can keep your household members safe, and you can also keep them safe, because that's the most important thing, that we are keeping ourselves safe. Okay, so don't forget that even though you might not be able to see people face to face, I'm sure you can see them online, or you could give them a call on the phone, okay, and have those conversations with them and catch up with them. Okay, another thing that you can do is just to think positively, okay, so just to be thinking this will go away, it won't be here forever, Okay, I know it seems a long time and we don't know when it's going to go away, but thinking that it will in the end, it will go away and we will be able to get back to normal. Okay, we've just got to keep each other going during this time. Okay, and if you do have any worries or you are upset, is talk to the people in your house. Okay, your brothers, your sisters, your mum and your dad, or your carer, and your class teachers and your TAs will be ringing you this week, and they're there if you want to talk to them about anything. You can do that as well. And even on the daily lessons, if you want to talk to your teachers about anything, you can. Okay, you can ask your adults to send them a message and they can talk to you. Even if you're worried about home learning or you're struggling on anything, all you've got to do is just ask your adult at home just to send your class teacher a message and they will be there to help you, because every member of staff at Eaton Park is missing you, every single one of them. Okay, we're all missing each other and we all want to get back to normal and back in school. We do, but we just need to be there for each other during this difficult time. So make sure that you think positively every single day. One little positive thought, so it might be you just say to yourself, I can do this. Okay, or it might be you might say to yourself, I'm really proud of myself today. I've worked really hard for my home learning this today. I'm really proud of myself. Or you might even say something nice to somebody in your house. So it might be your older brother has done something. You might say to him, oh, you've done a really good job there. So compliment each other, say nice things to one another and keep each other going. Okay, because I'm sure there's people in your household who are always there for you, and I know they are. You've all got lots and lots of lovely families and family members who are always there for you. So please don't worry, everybody's got somebody there for them, and even if that's your class teacher, they're available for you as well. And as I've said, they'll be giving you a ring this week to check that you are okay. Okay, so I want everybody to stay positive. Think about those things that you can do to stay positive. Okay, getting outside, having some fresh air, making sure that you're laughing, making sure that you're getting up in the morning, getting yourselves dressed, brushing those teeth. Okay, and attending your online learning so that we can try to carry on as normal as possible in this situation. Okay, but keep yourself safe. That's the most important thing, which we all are. If we're staying at home, that's where we are. Okay, and those children who are coming to school, they're also keeping themselves safe as well in school. Everybody's thinking of one another. Okay, so remember, I'll go back to this little book. Okay, is we did it together. We will get through this, children. So carry on being positive. Okay, and this little book is really, really helpful if you want to read a little bit more about this. Okay, you can get this if you want to. You can buy it on Amazon Parents and Carers if you'd like to, but it's a lovely little book. But children, what I want you to make sure is that you are not worrying and you are staying positive about things, which I'm sure you all are. I know on a daily basis I see you all laughing and all smiling and all enjoying your work, and I'm sure you will enjoy it just as much, even though you're doing it at home this time. Okay, so remember, I'm very, very proud of you all. Stay positive, keep smiling, and I will see you all soon. Have a lovely day, everybody.